All right, I'm going to start the slow walk way back here because I have a lot of things to catch you up on. So, for months now, I have been getting DMs and rumors talking about how Ubisoft is looking at shutting down the division. All right. I have been hearing this from multiple sources. Now, I have brushed off all of those sources because none of it had any weight to it. It was all hearsay. It was all just rumors. It was all just, I'm hearing that they're talking about this type of deal. Now, as the months and weeks go by, it has started to trickle down into Facebook and Discord and Reddit and even on the Steam forums. So much so that now it's finally making its way over to Twitter. X, if you nasty, of course. But my whole point is that for months now, these rumors have been getting louder and louder, and it's finally getting to the point where we might need to have this conversation because it's looking as if Ubisoft might be shutting down Tom Clancy's The Division sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with a Division video. I mean, we're in Division 2, but we're going to talk about both games. So, sit back, relax. You know the whole spiel. You know, grab the popcorn, hit the like, subscribe. All right. Now, I'm doing the intro a little bit different because this is not another good video. This is another one of those conversations that I don't want to have, but I know we need to have. Reason being is Tom Clancy's The Division is making its way to its 9th year of operations. Now, we have been pleading for over a year about the global events in the first game. The global events just stopped working, and then they never fixed it. And it's been over a year. So much so that the game hasn't even had an update in over a year. So, the rumors, at first, the rumors were, hey man, they're just going to cancel the division and just take it all down, man. That's how it started. And then everyone's like, what? They're canceling the division? No. What it is the Ubisoft executives are trying to figure out how to shut down the servers to the first game. Because the first game is, well, it's pretty old. And I'm sure it costs more money to keep the servers up than it is that they are actually making from that game in particular. So live service games, right? So like I keep saying, we're in the Division 2 right now. And live service games. So if I go to my seasons right now, this is your live service aspect of the game, all right? So every single, season, we get littered with different rewards, different activities, things to add to the lore of the game. We have global events, we have speedrunning league events, and so on and so forth. We get patches, we get outfits, we get backpack trophies, we get, everything, all right? And this is the whole meaning of the whole live service game. This is a live service game. They are giving us a live service constantly, whether it be with new bundles, new seasonal activities, what have you, or even this new DLC coming up. The whole meaning of me showing this is to show that this is still a live service game that is still live, and they are still doing maintenance servicing, and they are still continuing this game with us. Now, if we were to jump over to the Division 1, it would be quite a different feel. So first, before I even jump over there, let's go ahead and pull up the rumor because it's starting to get everywhere now. Facebook, YouTube, Discord, Reddit, and now on Twitter. So let's jump over there. And here we are on Twitter, X if you nasty. Remember, follow me over here at Kamikaze Von Doom for anything Division related before I make a YouTube video. And this video is a pure example of that because I shared all this information last night and now I'm making the video today. So if we scroll down, I retweeted this from one of our community members. Here we go. So this is from Dr. Luke the Duke. If that name sounds familiar, it's because I've been playing with Dr. Luke the Duke since Division 1 days. It's been a very long time. I've known this guy for a very, very long time. And so much so that he is now one of the last remaining community members that tries to put together, last stand nights for the Division 1. And then, of course, we have Splinter Shield that does the survival Saturdays. I'll do survival Sundays, things like that. Meaning we are all still doing things in the Division 1. Well, he posted this gem, and this is from Steam, okay? So this is from Steam. It is a Steam, looks like a little forum post. And it says, "We'll shut down in 1 year. Ubisoft executives are currently discussing the date of shutting down the Division. And it's most likely in a year." Yeah. I cannot disclose my source's name nor position in Ubisoft for obvious reasons. So they're trying to figure out how to shut down the Division. All right. They're not saying it will be shut down no matter what. They're just saying that the Ubisoft executives are trying to figure out how to shut down the game. All right. Now, again, this is the same rumor mill that I've been hearing for a while now, but it's starting to pop up more and more from different sources. So let's jump to the game and let's explain how the game is sitting currently and why this isn't like a far out idea, because this might be happening a lot sooner than we think. Here we go. Now, as I'm booting up this game, I'm already getting nostalgia feels. I love this game so much. Now, right off the bat of me booting up this game, I already remember that Xbox had a next-gen update, but PlayStation did not, okay? So there are multiple reasons why this game is just outdated, and they need to either make a remastered copy, hint, hint, wink, wink, or they're going to have to come up with some sort of like offline option for this game. So here's our game. All right, we'll go in here and I'll show you the live service aspects that are currently going on in Tom Clancy's The Division. So right off the bat, we have not had global events in over a year. There are no seasons. There are no league events. There is absolutely nothing going on in the game. All right. And it's the sad, but it's true. It's the sad and honest truth. Now, yes, you'll see people over here in survival nonstop, because survival is still the best game mode in the Division catalog. Now, here's the issue, okay? So I'll go ahead and I can play devil's advocate here because I know that this game is in a bad condition. Everything that is making this game live is survival. Survival is the bread and butter of this game. Survival is the main reason why people still come to this game. All right? That's number one. Number two, the dark zone. All right? This dark zone, this huge dark zone that engulfs half of the map. This dark zone is another reason why people still come back to this game, because it is nothing like what they have in the Division 2. The Division 2 is a watered down, very small group of dark zones with a few players. This is a giant dark zone, and you can have dozens of players. That's the difference here, all right? So this is the main reason why people still come back, is for the dark zone and for survival, all right? These are the number two reasons. Now, yes, I did already say that we come over here to PvP. And yes, we do PvP every week, whether it be Last Stand or Skirmish. However, if you open up this menu and if I were to just try to get into a lobby, it's going to be impossible. It's just impossible. No one's playing it, all right? So this is Last Stand, all right? It's an empty lobby. Now, if I were to go into Skirmish, it's going to be the same. So you can already see that this PvP expansion is dead. It's dead. No one's playing this. All right? And that's why people like Kong Style or Dr. Luke the Duke or Maverick or all these old Division 1 heads, they keep trying to get people to come back and play PvP in the division because it's dead. No one's playing it. Survival, I guarantee I can find a person in every single match of survival. I have never not found a person in survival, whether it be 1 or 2 or even 5 or 6 or even 10 different people. I have always found a person in survival. Survival will forever be the best game mode in the entire franchise, bar none. It is the fan favorite. It is the most enjoyable. It is the most immersive game mode they have ever made. Now, if we were to go down to Underground, these are their 3 DLCs, mind you. Just so you know, they had a PvP expansion, they had a survival expansion, and then they had a Underground expansion, okay? Now, all of that, and then they would have the global events right here. Now, the global events, like I said, have been offline for over a year. It has been over a year now that the global events have been broken. So the global events are broken, PvP is empty. Survival is still here, but there's barely people playing it. And then if we go down to Underground, I might see a person down here, maybe if I'm lucky. Let me see. Because there are still people that enjoy Underground. But what I'm getting at here is that we're reaching, 9 years, we're reaching a decade, nearly of this game. And it's seeming as if it is not only on its last leg, that it's barely chucking along. And look, there's one person here in Underground. I see them running right there. And now they're gone. So, I mean, there's people in here, but it's very, very few and far between. All right? And that's what I wanted to show you on this game. Is that, yes, I completely understand why they are looking at taking down the servers. I completely understand. This game is old, not a lot of people are playing it, and it's a live service game that is not being serviced. So the next step is to just not make it live anymore. So I know that would really piss off a lot of people, including me, because I really love survival. So let's talk about ways that they could maybe get around this, because we know it's going to happen eventually. Whether it be next year or in a couple years from now, it's going to become a reality. So how do we get past this? Well, first and foremost, they could remaster the game, but then you're going to lose all your shit. So I guess that doesn't really count, right? They can make Survival a standalone game, which kind of sounds like what they were trying to do with Heartland, but that got canceled. So I highly doubt that's going to happen. I don't know. They could make a offline version of this game and just make it an offline, but then that would, I don't know. That would kind of just limit us to normal matchmaking, and then that's it, which I guess is all we're doing right now anyways. So the more and more that I'm talking about this, the more I'm being convinced even myself that this game might not be lasting much longer. I fully understand it's a live service game, and I completely understand that if they made it not live service anymore, it would make us all lose our stuff. But what would be the other options? I wanted to open up this dialogue and this discussion here to know your opinions. Like, what should they do with this? If they remaster it, would there be a way that they could remaster it and you could keep all your stuff from this game? But then again, if they remaster it, I don't think I would want all of my stuff from this game. Like, yeah, I like my Dapper outfit, I love my Hunter mask, and I have all the builds. But I think that if they were to remaster this, just getting us to start from ground one again would probably be the way to go. But either way that we pull it, one direction or another, we all know that at the end of the day, this game isn't going to last forever. So with that, I'm going to leave it to you. What do you think? I have been hearing these rumors for a long time, and they are getting louder. And the more and more that I think about it, the more and more that I'm convinced that it's probably going to happen. They have not fixed global events in over a year, and I am one of the community members that have been pleading with them on social media to bring back the global events, because not only did it bring back players, but it also made survival and other game modes a lot of fun with those global events. So it was really cool coming back every month or whatever and hanging out with people and playing survival with different global events. But like I said, that has not been the case for over a year now. So what do we do? Do we just let the division go? Let's discuss. That's it for me. I'm Kamikaze Von Doom. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, it's a sad conversation to have, but it is something that we need to talk about. That's it for me. I'm Kamikaze Von Doom. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.